I always been a super duper lyrical rapper. Like way before, like how people say, okay, the soul beats or the New York style rap or whatever. I was dropping mixtapes called Sorry for the Sauce, like how Lil Wayne would drop Sorry for the Wait. And I would just rap over everybody beats that was in the industry at the time. I used to f the industry up when I did that. Like I would rap on certain people's songs and people wouldn't even listen to the old person's song no more. I've gotten 6-7 million views on beats that was another artist's song, you know what I'm saying? And to where people more, you know what I'm saying? It's
they attach more to yours.
Attached to them songs than them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I met Danger, because I rapped on a Danger beat that was a Griselda song, and it ended up getting like 4-5 million views, you know what I'm saying? And that really attracted,
got his attention.
you know what I'm saying? Not just Danger, but the Primo, DJ Premier, fucking Alchemist, and Danger, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just a known lyricist when I just choose to go in that bag. But the funner bag is using the lyrics and using the lyricism, but doing it on exciting beats and fun shit where everybody can, you know what I'm saying, be a part of it, because some people ain't been through the struggle and the pain. And also it's draining on the mind sometimes, just rapping about so much adversity and that I've been through or trying to preach and give so much information through my music. Sometimes that's draining on the mind, and it's not always reciprocated or appreciated.
How you want it to be.
Fuck how I want it to be, because fuck I want. This shit is needed.
It's real.
The shit I be saying and putting out there,
because it's real.
Cool. I will. Don't get it twisted. I'm about the money. I will give y'all plenty of much as ignorant shit as y'all need.
Because real shit needs to be real.
It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Right. But at the end of the day, like I know how hard it was for me when I didn't have no voice, or I didn't have an escape, or I didn't have nobody to console or comfort me. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the house with my father, and even then I was in and out of that shit too, because I was always doing what I was doing. And you know what I'm saying? I would try to go, okay, I'm finna try to go be around to go to Chicago. I'm gonna go, because I lived in Chicago years out of my life. My mom from Chicago, my dad from Houston. Yeah. So like you know what I'm saying, try to go to Chicago, live with my mama, battle her drug addiction with her, like, I'm gonna thug this shit out with you, fuck it, you know what I'm saying, whatever. I'm sleeping in the back of the club in the back of the strip club, waiting on my mama to get out of work, like all this crazy ass shit, you know what I'm saying? As a kid, I'm just seeing shit, you know what I'm saying, walking the highs and the motherfucking needle hanging on my mama arm, all that other shit, like, I done seen so much shit so young. That's why it's so easy for me to regurgitate it and create up these movies and these stories, because I've lived so many lives, and not just myself. All the niggas that I grew up around all lived lives, and I know their stories, I know their pain, I know what they've been through. All our mamas dead. The 3 niggas I'm in the room with that I grew up with, all 3 of our mamas dead.
God bless, man.
You know what I'm saying? All 3 of us lost our mamas is young, but still went through heart pain and headache with them, and all of our mamas were drug addicts. And all our mamas was beautiful at that, and they all damn near from the same side of the city. And been like socialized. My mama, of course, being from Chicago, but once she fucking with my daddy that's from South Park, like the way I set it up, you gonna socialize and do shit on the south side and be, you know what I'm saying? We all, even my twins, social like all our people like know each other, you know what I'm saying, through different times. Like I said, Houston is big as fuck, it's 4th biggest city in the world.
If you're on certain levels, you know somebody.
When you get to certain levels, everybody know everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's the smallest motherfucker in our city is famous because of what you've done in life. You ain't gonna have no money. But just because you've done certain things in the city and you've been a part of certain moments and situations, you're gonna forever have the red carpet rolled out for you where you can do whatever the fuck you want. You fucking the hoes, you getting the clothes, you riding all the niggas that got the rental car companies letting you take their rental cars for free. They gonna let you hustle, do your thing. Yeah, this shit is really a real video game.
Right.
Like for real. Like this shit is, you know what I'm saying? That's why the type of people and the stars that you see come out of Houston are so indifferent, but you know what I'm saying? But when a motherfucker from Houston pop, they pop. You know what I'm saying? This is how you get a Sauce Walka, Megan Thee Stallion, Travis, you know what I'm saying? Slim Thugs, and you know what I'm saying? Scarface, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he big up here, right?
Texas, we talking Texas, you know what I'm saying? Mo 3s, know what I'm saying?
Lil Kiki.
Lil Kiki, the Dun.
Kiki, y'all know about the
Yeah, the Beezy. Like, we
Yeah.
come out with shit that just, know what I'm saying, different when it come out. But the Houston, though, that's the essence. That's like New York City is the essence of the East Coast. Houston is the essence
of the South.
You know what I'm saying? Especially Texas, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to create an argument with all the other states from the South because they all have done their part. Louisiana, Texas, Georgia, Memphis, Tennessee. Florida, everybody get their credit for the South. I'm not one of them people that's finna do that, but Texas, for number one, being as big as it is and having the market that it has and the millions and millions and millions of people that is there to support the Southern movement, you can fit 4 or 5 of the states inside of Texas that's in the South.
They got South by Southwest too.
We just talked about that. The fact that Slim Thug and Paul Wall don't have to leave Texas.
Yeah, Slim Thug, Paul Wall.
That's why
they gotta do nothing.
J-Dog.
Zero.
None of these people ever have to leave Texas to be millionaires for the rest of their life. They can buy whatever. Lil Flip still driving. Lil Flip is driving around in a Rolls Royce Cullinan right now. You would never think it'll know it'll be paid because he don't even show it. The man that's driving around the city in a Rolls Royce Cullinan right now, black and orange, been doing it for 3-4 years with the other Rolls Royce Cullinan guy. Anybody's partner one too, and Flip don't even pop it on the internet like he just having millions like that no more. But he got them. And the city is not gonna allow you to not act like you ain't got them because you can't come outside.
Make them see you.
Show y'all talking about Fashion Week.
Fashion life.
You have to have it, or you gotta be the toughest of the toughest, and you gonna be with the people with the money.
Right.
Know what I'm saying? That's why another thing about Houston, like you see so many beautiful women coming to stardom and making millions of dollars from Houston, and they don't necessarily have to be talent or like a artist or a musician or a talent. They just beautiful.
Right.
They beautiful and have a social media presence.
IG model.
She's an Instagram model, an ex-stripper. She got 15 million followers, 6, 7, 8 million followers, 3, 4 million followers when Instagram was premature, and 3 million followers felt like 30 and 10 and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Houston has a lot of that. Houston has a lot of people that rap about the lifestyle that we live, and that's our everyday shit. So you can't come up in my city and not be able to compete with what's going on with the lifestyle, and you say that you a part of the culture.
You elite.
And you elite.
Man.
Nah, I ain't
You gotta
Call my
see it.
parole officer. You going to Houston next year.
You gotta see it.
Call my PO, you heard? Got it.
Yeah, I've been sizing up houses in Houston for a minute now, bro.
We take that shit serious.
Yeah.
For sure.
Coming down and real.
Fact.
Wrote a good review for Bun B. That should be all right.
That'll work out. I stayed out there for like 6 months. Beautiful environment.
It's like that.
Downtown's beautiful now.
So, we got a big downtown. You know what I'm saying? It's a big city.
Downtown.
Building.
Yeah, they got it like it's like New York.
Yeah, it's not what you think. Like, you know what I'm saying? This in the middle of the South and deep country and all that shit, but this is we got every sports publication team that you can think of.
Several.
Yeah, it ain't no tumbleweeds and horseback riding.
Nobody thinks that, bro. Like, nobody thinks that.
I'm just letting for the viewers of the
Yeah, no, I get it.
No. This horseback riding, man.
It is.
for sure. Hey, listen, I want you to understand
A
that.
chick took me on a date out there. She took me horseback.
Trail ride is big up there.
I rode the horse, then we went home and rode the horse.
I've never been to say that. But what I would say is this though. You will be riding down the street or watching somebody ride down the street on horses, and you'll see 3 Lamborghinis or a Rolls Royce or XYZ fly by. I'm talking about the hood street though. Right. We not in the Galleria area. We talking about it gives you the same feeling and experience of, am I in Miami right now? Right. Why is there so many nice cars everywhere?
Right.
Real though.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, like where we from,
City of Stars.
like how everybody like Hellcats and all that type of shit. That's like a kid car. Like, that's something you gonna buy your kid when he's 17, he finna graduate school, he's 19. Oh, we gonna go get him a Demon. Get him a Hellcat Charger or some shit like that. Right. These people are still in the project struggling. But this type of shit matters so much. Like we gonna figure out a way to we gonna move. We gonna upgrade and get to a nicer little house where we paying a little $1,700 a month, $2,000, $2,200. Because in Texas, you paying $2,500 a month. You staying in a nice 2-story home damn near somewhere in Houston. $3,000. You staying in some crazy shit. Shit. So you gotta understand.
Shit, I'm paying right now, my nigga.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So this balling this
old compound.
Rent $2,500. That shit paid. $1,700. Them people paying that shit.
Shit, nigga.
We still doing all the scamming and hustling and good podcasting and club, whatever everybody doing make money. We still doing the same shit, but at the end of the month, when it's time to cover them expenses, these people got extra money to fuck off. Yeah. So partying and having fun and being outside is nothing. And then once you constantly do that, then you competing with people that's putting up in this car, that car. Every girl got BBL, or they don't need a BBL because she was born like her, so she got the teeth, she got the lips, she got whatever that she's missing, she's gonna go get it. All that waiting and procrastinating and none of that. Hey man, fat girl coming out of the school, 19 years old, she done went to transition her whole body by 21. She looking like whoever. Start business.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the way you need to surf you heard.